Welcome. This is Leah Bales with Miracle Makers Mindset Monday. Today's Miracle Maker Mindset nugget is take imperfect action. Taking imperfect action has taken a lot of practice for me. It's a very dear to my heart because it's been a big challenge. Lots of my life, and it even lingers today, I have waited for things to be perfect, waited for things to be figured out, waited till I had all my ducks in a row before I would start something. And what that's meant is I've held back on things. It's meant I haven't done some things at all. It's meant I've had great ideas and great preparation and lots of inaction, lots of perfect inaction while not actually just taking the plunge and doing it. So in the last few years, I've really committed to taking imperfect action. And it's something I need to recommit to all the time. It's something a lot of my clients really get a lot from. It becomes a real game changer when we really take this on. Before you start a project, a business, a new job, a new hobby, a new class, you do not have to be perfect. You do not have to be good at it. You do not have to know how you're going to do it. If you've got that desire inside, if you've got that says, oh, this is something I want to do, this is some way I can help the world, this is something that would feel great to me, or even just, this is something I want to try, go for it imperfectly. Harry Truman said, imperfect action beats perfect inaction every time. For me, doing these videos, these Monday Miracle Makers Mindset Monday videos have been a great example for that, because I actually for years had been hearing that voice say, you need to do videos. It'd be fun. It would be great for your business. I'd had other people tell me, coaches and mentors, Leah, do some videos. And I have to tell you, I did some, but I was too focused on doing them perfectly, and they weren't very fun. And when I look at myself in them, I look kind of stiff. And maybe some of the conditions were perfect. Maybe I had my hands in the right way, but they weren't fun, they weren't communicating, and they didn't feel like me. So when I started doing these a few months ago, I just kind of bumbled in and decided I was going to do them every week, and imperfectly. I've missed a few weeks, but that I would do them almost every week. And they've been lots of fun. I'm giving myself more freedom to be imperfect. I finish and I realize when I listen to it or in the middle while I'm doing it, I've said some of the wrong things. I've bumbled over my words. I look at myself and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't look very good. That your hair, your eyes, your outfit, something doesn't look so good. Oh, well, I enjoy doing them. So I'm doing them because I'm having fun. I'm bringing positive value to at least some people. I hear from people every week, oh, wow, that was just what I needed to hear today. Or it made me think of my sister, my son, my friend. I passed it on. So whether or not anybody does get value, my intention is to give service, it's to be myself, and it's to have fun. And it's a lot better than when I thought, I need to figure out how to do this perfectly before I did it. There's another quote I found this morning when I was thinking about this by Tony Robbins. And I have to tell you, I kind of like this quote. I like it enough to tell you about it. And I'm going to have a caveat because there's part of it I don't like. Winners take imperfect action, while losers are still perfecting the plan. Winners take imperfect action, while losers are still perfecting the plan. So if you know me, you probably know what I don't like about that is I would never divide the world up into winners and losers, and probably Tony Robbins wouldn't either. I think all of us are winners. Sometimes we're sleeping winners. So most of us, all of us, have lots of ourselves, lots of potential, lots that hasn't yet emerged that we can bring forward. And when we're winning, I would say we're doing a good job with bringing that forward, with noticing what wants to emerge, what wants to be expressed, what creative projects want to come into the world, and we are taking imperfect action on those. So I would never say anyone is a loser. We all are winners, and we all cause ourselves to lose out sometimes when we spend too much time perfecting the plan rather than taking imperfect action. So I invite you this morning, notice, what is it that you've been wanting to do or try or create or express? And what may you have been holding back on because you didn't have it all figured out yet? You weren't quite perfect enough. Maybe you thought you were too old, too young, too whatever, too inexperienced to do it. Notice, what is that inside that may be asking you to bring it forward? It may be really simple. Maybe just a note to someone, reaching out to someone, a thank you or a condolence letter. And maybe you don't know the perfect way to do it imperfectly. Whatever it is you're wanting to bring into the world, to try, to create, to play with, to experience, give it a try. Notice that you start out imperfect. You'll always be imperfect, but you'll be improving. You'll be learning from it. You'll be growing from it. And you'll be offering more of yourself to the world. And when you do that, the world benefits. Thanks so much for being here. I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about imperfect action versus perfect inaction? How has this worked in your life? What does it make you think about? Leave me a note. Let me know. Thanks so much. See you next week.